Hi there. Today's question is Jesus God? To answer this question accurately, one needs to understand what the questioner means by the question. You see, if the question means, is Jesus the one God of the Bible? The answer will have to be no. The Father is the only true God according to Jesus. You can see episode 14 for more details. However, if the question means, is Jesus divine? Does Jesus have the God nature? Do the scriptures refer to Jesus as God? The answer is definitely yes. Jesus is called God more than once in the New Testament. Thomas referred to him as my Lord and my God. God the Father also refers to Jesus as God in Hebrews chapter 1 and verse 8. And though Jesus testified that he is the Son of God and never directly claimed to be God, the New Testament presents him as equal with God. It also presents him as divine, as using the name of God and as receiving worship. Hence, the New Testament clearly presents Jesus as God, meaning it presents him as divine and as possessing the God nature. The Old Testament testifies to this as well. You see, in the Gospel of Matthew, we read about John the Baptist. For this is he that was spoken of by the prophet Isaiah, saying, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his path straight. You see, Matthew was quoting from Isaiah chapter 40 verse 3, where it says, the voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord or Jehovah. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God or Elohim. This prophecy speaks about John the Baptist who would prepare the way for the Messiah. But interestingly, Isaiah calls the Messiah Lord or Jehovah and our God or Elohim. Another example is found by comparing Joel chapter 2 verse 32 with Acts 2:21 and Romans 10:13. Isaiah also refers to Jesus as mighty God or Elohim in Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 6. There are numerous verses one can use to show that Jesus is called God and was referred to by the name of God both in the Old and New Testament. So is Jesus God? Yes, most certainly and unequivocally, Jesus is God. But please keep in mind, according to the Bible, the reason Jesus is divine and has the God nature is because he was begotten of God in the days of eternity. His sonship is the source of his divinity and Godhead. So what does it mean that Jesus is God? It means that he has the God nature, that he has the divine nature, and that he is worthy of our worship. Don't forget to send your questions in, and God bless.